Before this video starts, I would be greatly appreciated if you subscribe to the channel. Here on the Mix channel, we're going to be making daily NBA videos about the offseason, rankings, all-time and current, and so much more. So I would really appreciate if you join the squad because we're a small channel, so every subscriber counts. Now also like the video if you like the videos because it helps the YouTube algorithm so other people can watch the content and enjoy it. Now enjoy. With the offseason emerging, one of the most active teams in the NBA is the 2020 NBA Championships Los Angeles Lakers. They have made trades, signings, and have made sacrifices to make a more improved roster. I am a Lakers fan, but I will not be biased. I'm just going to be saying, in my opinion, in this video, how the Lakers are making moves to be a back-to-back NBA champions, and how these moves will no doubt make them a better team, but what they still need to improve on. Now, let's first look at what the Lakers have done. They have signed, these are the people they have signed. They have re-signed Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to a 3-year, $40 million deal. I understand this because he was a big part of the championship and is a very good two-way player. They signed Wesley Matthews on a minimum, a 3-and-D player that every team wants on their team. They also recently signed Marc Gasol on a 2-year deal and traded JaVale McGee to Cleveland to get the cap space. Gasol is going to provide leadership, defense, a 38% three-point percentage, and is definitely an improvement from Dwight Howard / JaVale McGee. And they signed Montrezl Harrell on the mid-level exception, the reigning 6th man of the year. And although he was torched by Jokic in the playoffs, Jokic is so dominant, and AD can guard him so he won't have to guard him. So he's going to provide the energy they need on the offensive side, and still be a decent defender. They have Markieff Morris on a minimum deal, who has the shooting, the toughness, and will provide more depth. Now, the people they have traded for is they received Dennis Schroeder and gave away Danny Green and the 28th pick. Now, this is extreme value, as in my opinion, Schroeder should have won 6th man of the year, and he takes pressure off LeBron while also being good off the ball. They traded JaVale McGee for Jordan Bell and Alonzo McKinney, and although I like McGee, getting Marc Gasol is definitely an improvement. Now, the people they had to make sacrifices is Dwight Howard, where they got Harrell and Dwight wanted to resign, but I think Harrell, and when they already have Harrell and Gasol, they're starting a backup center. They don't need Dwight. Avery Bradley, and although he is a really good player, he doesn't feel like he's a Laker anymore he wasn't in the bubble, so I'm fine with him leaving, and Rajon Rondo. And I think Schroeder was the replacement for him, and as a Lakers fan, I am gonna miss playoff Rondo. Now, the Lakers are much deeper, but they still have to remake that identity with new teammates like Schroeder, Montrezl Harrell, Marc Gasol, and Wesley Matthews, along with people basically those guys. They're going to have to make a total new identity. They are definitely more talented than last year, but they're going to have to make a new chemistry. They are probably going to run Schroeder, KCP, LeBron James, AD, and Gasol with Harrell, Caruso, Wes Matthews, and Markieff Morris, along with whoever else they sign off the bench. Now, the Lakers fans cannot be cocky at all. Like, we saw the Clippers. We saw people like Patrick Beverley say, oh, this is going to be the easiest championship ever. No one can beat us. And then they, of course, lost. But they have to make sure that they still have that winning mentality over the mentality that they are better than everyone. Now, I have to give congrats to Rob Pelinka for doing so well as an awesome general manager, for making all of these deals, as last year we thought he was a really bad general manager because they weren't winning much. He made the Anthony Davis deal, but now after winning the championship, he knows that they can win back-to-back. Now, I think that against other teams like the Clippers, I think they match up very well. You got LeBron for Kawhi. You got Anthony Davis, who the Clippers can't stop. They got Marc Gasol to stop people like Serge Ibaka. They got people like Dennis Schroeder, Alex Caruso, who they cannot stop. Definitely Alex Caruso, who's one of the best Lakers of all times. They definitely cannot stop that. And I think that the Lakers, if they get that chemistry right, I think they can beat the Clippers. Now for the Golden State Warriors, Klay Thompson is out, so I think they can beat them because no one can stop LeBron, no one can stop AD, and although people say they can't stop Curry, they still have good defenders in Wesley Matthews, Alex Caruso, and KCP. And although they lost Danny Green, I think that is fine when you have people like Wesley Matthews to replace him. Then you have people like the Denver Nuggets, who I'm sure they can beat because although they're gonna be so much better, they're just so much more talented. And like I said before, if they get that chemistry right, I think they could easily win this championship. Now, like I said, they can't be cocky like the Clippers, but I think they're definitely the favorites to win the championship with all these moves Rob Pelinka has made. And I think these are no doubt the moves of a back-to-back champion. So yeah, that's going to be a video, and I thank you all so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down your opinions, and I'll see you all next time.